Yo, we is back again. God dang it. YouTube always do that to me, y'all. I watched somebody live where they click back and forth from screen to screen like 4 times. I tried to do it once and YouTube kicked me straight out the live. It is what it is, though. We back. We back and better than ever. Like I said, we got a good one, yo. We got the school shooters. One that happened in Maryland, Harford County. Devastating. I'm going to say rest in peace to Shorty, man. 15-year-old kid lost his life, yo. Very, very, very sad situation. We're going to see what that was about. I was telling parents, better tighten up. Better tighten up. We saying the trend. We saying the trend when it come down to children, parents. My bad, not children, parents. When parents are being held responsible for things that their children is doing. I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but I love it. G-Man. I love it. I love every minute of it. Now we had 3 notable incidents. We had the school shooter. I forgot what his name was, but I think he shot like he was a racist kid. His parents got charged. We got a situation that happened in Virginia with a black lady that was dealing with her son. I think he had ADHD, had some type of issues. Shot the teacher. His mother is in jail right now. And now we got a father in the outskirts of Georgia who brought his son an AR-15. Yep. Son was 14 years old. 14-year-old kid ends up taking it to school and killed 4 people. Now, this father had a hearing today. And I'm gonna take y'all to the hearing, yo, so y'all can see this. Y'all got to see this. Then we got YBC Dul. I don't like how it's sad, yo, how the internet, right? The internet is plastering this boy picture all over the internet. And I don't even know if he did it or not, man. Let me show y'all who Fast Break is. Whole bunch of kids. You know, we did the live earlier. If y'all ain't check that live out, check it out. We went to the press conference. Look at this, though, y'all. 16-year-old who's accused of killing YBC Dul was reportedly featured on a cover of ESPN's magazine at the age of 7 for being a national champion. How that happen, y'all? How did this young kid go from being a national champion to what the police is saying is a heavy trigger puller at 16 years old? How the fuck that happened? What happened in his life?
I'm gonna eat it. And he's sticking it in.
That's him right there, y'all.
And here comes our leader down the home stretch.
That's the kid. So that little kid right there, y'all, turned into this. Show y'all let me show you what he turned into. Hold up. He turned into this. How the fuck that happened, y'all? What made Joe change so much in 7 years? 8 years. Well, 9 years, I mean. In 9 years, Shorty went from being this young nigga right here. I can't even see him. Hold up. He went from being this young nigga right here to the young nigga we just seen. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But y'all, remember when here you go right here. Is this him? Fast break Aiden. That's what they call him. Fast break Aiden. Look at this young shit. Look at Shorty. This is fast break, y'all. Look how these kids is. Chasing clout. Honestly, y'all, I can see that from this group of kids. YBC Dul had a name. So what better name to get? What better? This is how young niggas think. What can we do to put our name out there? What can we do? Shit, we can kill YBC Dul. He in town right now. He got the biggest name in Philly. Now, the 16-year-old is arrested. And remember, we talked about that case. I don't like how I think Philly Police Department should have waited until they had everybody. Yeah, I just showed that, Tristan. I think Philly PD should have waited until they got everybody. Now, what they're going to try to do is crack Shorty. If they can crack him, then they got a case. But if they can't crack him, yo, this case is not a slam dunk. Not a slam dunk. I'm going to try to find an article. Because it's an article that details what went on. Look at him, yo. Remember this? This the same guy that said he in his element. Remember that, y'all? Remember we did that video where Blueface said he's in his element right now? This look like a man in his element. Acne growing all on his face and shit. I can believe it. Dude probably did somebody from every camp. Look, he in his element now, y'all. Blueface over there bluffing. That nigga miserable right now. Listening to Whack 100. But let's see if Philly News covered it. Arrest in YBC Dul's murder.
According to WTSB.com, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office has arrested a man allegedly.
Now they need to tighten up, man. YBC Dul. Aiden Waters. Let's see if the news did a video on it. Let's see what the news. I want to see what the news had to say. Because a more updated article got released, but they want you to pay for it right here. 25-year-old rapper. 30. Oh, okay. How did they link Waters to the killing? Hold up. God damn it. Surveillance footage, fingerprints, ballistic evidence, and jail calls provide crucial. Yo, this is misleading as a motherfucker, y'all. Yo, the way they written this up, that's not what was said at that. That's not what was said at that motherfucking press conference. Maybe the Philadelphia Inquirer got some inside knowledge, but that press conference didn't say this. Surveillance footage, fingerprints, ballistics, and jail calls prove crucial in identifying suspects according to the affidavit of probable cause for Waters' arrest. The night Vix was killed, police said they recovered the shooter's getaway car in the 6900 block of North 15th Street. The car, which had been stolen in Cheltenham a week earlier, had been burned, but detectives recovered ballistic evidence inside, as well as a series of fingerprints along the door. Yo, how did they do that? How did they get fingerprints off that car, yo? Did y'all see a picture of that car? Did y'all see that car? Let me see if I got it. I'm gonna finish reading that. That car was charred. Okay. Detectives also recovered video footage of the getaway car and tracked it to a rear alleyway of a house on the 1700 block of 68th Street, where Waters lives. According to the affidavit, video shows a young man police believe to be Waters get out of the car and attempt to cover his face before going inside his home. Video shows a man believed to be Waters get out of the car and attempt to cover his face before going inside the home. Investigators are still working to identify the two other people they believe were involved in Vic's killing. We already know about his crime spree. Waters' crime spree began about a week earlier, according to the affidavit, when he paid a friend $100 to steal a car from him in Cheltenham. That car, a white Kia Sportage, was later used as a getaway car in the gunpoint robbery outside Live Casino on August 17th. And then days later, in the killing of Vic's, the court records say. According to documents, the two shootings Waters have been charged with unfolded in this way. Around 9:50 p.m. on August 18th, he opened fire on two people on the 500 block of Center Street in Longcrest. A 43-year-old man was struck in the abdomen, and a 14-year-old was shot in the leg. Both survived. Then, just hours later, around 2:30 a.m. on August 19th, police say Waters, with at least one other person, fired more than 24 rounds into a car full of teens on the 1200 block of East Duncannon Street. Okay. Two 16-year-olds were shot, including Marquis Sanders, who was struck in the head and killed. Yo, but look how many shots was dumped into the other car. 24 rounds, 24 shots, y'all. Around 4 a.m., police recovered the shooter getaway car, a gray Honda Sonata, on a 6500. Police recovered the shooter's getaway car on 6500 block of North 10th Street. Investigators were able to determine that a cell phone had connected to the car and downloaded the. Oh shit! They fucked up in that case. Investigators were able to determine that a cell phone had connected to the car and downloaded the data associated with the phone, said Assistant District Attorney Sidney Pope, who was prosecuting the case. In that way, police said they discovered a series of video calls between Waters and friends who were in jail. During the call on August 20th, Waters discussed the series of crimes using code words like scrimmage to describe the shooting and slam dunk to reference a homicide as if it was a basketball game. There were two different scrimmages in one day, Waters told his friends, according to the affidavit. One slam dunk and one went in and went out. Yo, this is sad, yo. You know where this come from? Niggas keeping score. You know what I mean? Like, yo, niggas is really, he is really referring to people's lives as a fucking basketball game. This is drill music at its peak. A fucking basketball game. In his mind, that's probably what he look at it as. Now I know he's talking on the jail phone and he's trying to be discreet, but that's probably how it translate to him. Fucking basketball game. One was a slam dunk and one went in and went out. For those crimes, Waters has been charged with murder, arson, causing catastrophic catastrophe, conspiracy, and gun crimes. He also faces 8 counts of attempted murder for 3 of the people who were shot and survived, and the 4 other teens who were in the car during the Buchanan street shooting. 2 guns. So that case is stronger. The case is stronger than I think. Then they led us to believe in that initial press conference. Police searched Waters' home on August 31st and recovered 2 handguns, 2 guns, according to the affidavit. On Waters' bed, police found a 10mm handgun with a red switch, an attachment that turns a gun into an automatic weapon, as well as a laser printer, extended magazine, and various other accessories, according to court records. In Waters' basement, police recovered a 9mm. Yo, but see, that's the thing, though, y'all. Yo, that still don't say he did it. Like, all of this shit is circumstantial. Even with the jail phone call, even with all that says was he was in the car. Like, and he know the guys that participated. Because you know, with drill music, y'all, they take credit for other people's crimes. You know, that's the thing with drill music. If somebody from the crew did it, we all did it. We all did it. But the case is definitely mounting. In order for them to break this case open, he gonna have to tell. He gonna have to tell. He gonna have to give some information. And he just might at 16 years old with all this dumbass shit he did. In Ward's basement, police recovered a 9mm Glock that had been reportedly stolen. Pope said a ballistics test of that gun, Pope said, matched the cartridges found at the scene of Vic's killing and the 2 other shootings. District Attorney William urged parents to search their kids' belongings for. We heard that earlier. Why did Waters kill Vic's? Waters is affiliated with a gang known as Fast Break, police said, which is a lesser-known group of teens based in the only section of the city. Members are connected and considered the little brothers. Members are connected to and considered the little brothers of a more well-known crew, M24, affiliated with the area of Messiah to 4th Street and only. We're putting a full court press on Fast Break. So, Dul must have dissed one of their older partners. He must have dissed one of their older partners. The charges come just 2 weeks after Vic's was killed. Man saying he made enemies basically with everybody. We already know all that. Damn. So I can say the case is stronger than I originally thought. But even with all that evidence, it's still not a slam dunk. A slam dunk would be, we know you was in this car at the time of this shooting. We got a witness that can point you at the scene. They don't have none of that. It's definitely a strong circumstantial case. Definitely a strong circumstantial case. But I still stand on what I said. This is how innocent people get arrested. Not saying that he innocent. I'm saying cases like this, when they prosecute these type of cases, if they just go to court with the evidence that they got, it's still a lot that can be disputed. Yeah, that shit crazy, y'all. He was on tour with Skrilla. Wow. Got bad nerves, man. Damn. So he was on tour with Skrilla and they said he knocked Dul off. See, y'all, this is the thing, y'all. Let's go back to the. They say they got him going into the house, but his face is covered, so they can't say it's him. They can say somebody resemble his size and stature, but they can't say it's him for certain, similar to the O-Block situation. That's why that case wasn't that strong. Even though O Block did get found guilty. This case is similar to the O Block case. Whole bunch of circumstantial evidence. Even with them finding the handgun in the home. That don't mean he shot it. That don't mean it's his. It's just in his home. I'm just trying to break this down to y'all how a lawyer would do it. Like how a lawyer that would look through a case, that's what they look for. They look for things that can be disputed. Yeah, you look for things that can be disputed. What else I was looking for? The cell phone records. I mean, the when he went to the house. Oh, so they say okay. Detectives also recovered video footage of the getaway car and tracked it to a rear alleyway of a house on the 1700 block of 68th Street, where Waters lives. The alleyway of a house. According to the video shows a young man police believe to be Waters get out of the car and attempt to cover his face before going inside the home. Did they watch that home all night to see if that person left? Was that the same person that they came and got in the morning? Like, these are questions that a defense attorney would ask. So by his phone connected to that car, that's how they linked everything together. That's what it sounds like. Yo, but let me show y'all the car that got set on fire. Like, I don't know how they got anything out of this car. I don't know how they got anything out of this car. Hold on. Police find car linked to YBC Dul's death. New York City
According
dudes.
to MSN.
Fuck out of here, man. Like, how did they get evidence off this car? Man, they trying to fucking make me pay for this shit. Hold up. Try to find a picture of the car so y'all can see how. So y'all can see how burnt up this car was. Police finds car linked to YBC Dul death. Caribbean. This shit's crazy, yo. Ready to stop using that. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I know who got it. Dude, if you want. Looking for the car, y'all. Shouldn't be this fucking hard to find. God damn. Really shouldn't be this hard to find. Oh, here you go. See if they got a picture of it. It was a picture of the fucking car. Oh, they ain't got no picture of it. Nope, nope, nope. Hey, what's up, man? How everybody feeling, man? Man was shot and killed. So this Philly rapper. This is disrespectful. Yo, the news did a video on it. Car linked to death of YBC Dul.
According to MSN.com, story by Regina
Stupid. Yeah, they gonna try it. So, Philadelphia Inquirer, what the fuck they don't? What they got? Exclusive rights to the goddamn story or something? God damn. Don't nobody else got the shit. We ready to move on. Another fucking news to the damn story on it. There they go trying to hide stories again. Police recovered Instagram. Yo, do y'all remember the pictures of the car? Yeah, that's what happened. But they only got his phone from that though. Yeah, they only got his phone. What's that, Trent? Why you keep posting that? What is that? They got the video. Because that car was charged. I don't see how they got anything off that car. Oh yeah, we gonna get to that school shootings next. We going there next. Shit is out of control. Out of control. It's fucking ridiculous. I know who probably got it. You see that's what Philly cops investigating? I know who probably got it. International Drill Music got it. They got every fucking thing. The fuck? Shaz out of jail? Oh my goodness. What is she doing home? Fuck! The fuck is she doing home, y'all?
Yeah, you there?
The world was a fucking great place when she was gone, man.
But this is me in the flesh. I just wanted to be in the flesh right now. Not the flesh, in the spirit. I ain't gonna hold you. But
God damn it. Thought they was gonna hold her ass forever. Shit. At least the world got a break from her. At least for I think the world deserved a break for Krishan Rock. Her and B-Face dumbass. You say that's the page Ybcdul, and everyone in the Philly jails have conference meetings. They call them online about Philly beefs. Wow, they probably talking to the police. Like, yo, this drill culture, yo, is crazy, yo. Like, they make some of the dumbest decisions. For real. But it's all clout related, y'all. Y'all know we talk about that a few times. It's all clout related. Clout, it's a serious monster. Clout, serious beast, man. Serious beast. For real. Shorty might have killed Dul for Clout. He ain't had no beef with Dul. His crew probably did, but he ain't had no beef with him himself. Shorty was 16 years old. Dul was 10 years older than that boy, man. Ain't no way we ever bumped past and had problems. But since Clout was involved, Shorty went on ahead and did that. Probably ain't get $1 in return. You know, people were saying it was money on his head. Shorty probably ain't get $1. He ain't even give a fuck. He just wanted the clout. But now he gonna take that clout right to fucking prison for being stupid. He better not tell, and he better stand firm, nigga. Doing all that motherfucking killing. Doing all that killing, and don't turn 16 now. I hate that. Don't turn 16 now. You was 25 when you was out here on the streets. Nigga, stay 25. Should be pissing me off, man. All niggas, man. Okay. That don't show me nothing. It was a news video, and they show images of the car. Yo, what people think about that video being seen online first before the news got it? I did not know that, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm ready to go to that. I'm ready to go to that next. So we might as well move on, yo. I see everybody talking about the school shootings. So it was a school shooting in Maryland. Before I get to Maryland, I want to go to this court hearing. What's this? CBS Morning News. Georgia school suspect. Georgia school shooting suspect. I want to watch the whole hearing. Where the whole hearing at, y'all? I want to watch the whole hearing. It's a goddamn shame, yo. Fuck was he thinking? Why the fuck would he buy his fucking son an AR-15? AR-15? Like, if you was gonna do that, that supposed to been, you know, I'm gonna buy you this son, but you know, you only use it when you with me, you know. You don't just buy him no fucking AR-15 that he got access to whenever the fuck you want to use it. Like, come on, Pops. The fuck was you thinking, my nigga? That was dumb as shit. See, I always talk about black parents. We don't do shit like this. Like, everybody make mistakes. He was questioned by police last year.
Oh,
Law and Crime got it, G-Man?
Oh, wow, really? I got it.
Law and Crime got the whole hearing? I should have known that. They got every fucking thing. Law and Crime Network. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's you on some hunting shit. Like he bought Shorty. He bought the gun just I guess for him to just, you know, do whatever he wanted to do with it. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was about. It was stupid. It was stupid as a motherfucker, for real. I want to see the whole hearing. I'm ready to just go back to CNN. What the fuck? Why the fuck is Boosie right here? Mystery Mind found dead in the woods in North Carolina. They got a picture of her and Boosie. Like, why the fuck would they put Boosie on that picture? Like, he ain't got no relevance to the situation. But they put Boosie on the picture. See what I mean, yo? They trying their hardest to get in somehow. I'm just gonna let CNN rock out. Yeah, for real, teach me how to fight. For real, he ain't lying. Yeah, these
We are following the very latest developments in the mass school shooting in Georgia. A short time ago, 14-year-old suspect Colt Gray and his father Colin made their first court appearances in Winder in Georgia. Now, Colt Gray is charged with 4 counts of felony murder. Investigators say he killed 4 people and injured 9 others at his high school using an AR-style rifle. He will be tried as an adult. And authorities allege Colin Gray provided Colt with the AR-style rifle used in Wednesday's mass shooting. He is charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children.
Dang.
I just want to hear part of what was said in that short appearance, first appearance of the alleged shooter Colt Gray in Georgia just about an hour ago. Remember, it is the nodding blonde head you see in this footage is that of the 14-year-old.
14 years
Sir,
old.
are you Mr. Colt Gray?
What the fuck to make a
My name's
14-year-old?
Ybcdul. I'm assigned to preside over this morning's proceedings. Mr. Gray, I do need to inquire as to whether you're able to read and write the English language. All right. I also want to inform
Nigga, don't yes sir now, nigga, young nigga. That's the shit be tripping me out with these kids. Now they want to go back to being kids. That's how you know, yo. Mentally they're not all there, man.
Well, I want to ask you.
Now you want to be a
understand
kid again.
you have the right to be represented by an attorney in these proceedings, and you are in fact represented today. Is that correct? And Mr. Zane Harmon, you're here on behalf of this defendant. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. You understand you have the right to be continuously represented throughout this proceeding, and if you cannot afford to hire counsel, this court is obligated under the Constitution to provide counsel for you without cost to you. All right, I am going to inform you of a few other matters, and I'm not going to ask you anything, just inform you. So one is, I want to make sure that you are aware that you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything at all. And it's important to understand.
Yeah, but you don't go to school and shoot. You know, they always try to make excuses, man, when they got these type of situations for these kids, man. You know, he was being picked on, so what was done? Was anything done to try to prevent it? Like, we got, after this, I want to go to some details. We got to find out what led up to this.
Further proceedings associated with your case. I want to inform you of the charges that you currently face. In essence, you are charged with 4 counts of felony murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Trenches.
Well, joining me now is CNN senior law enforcement analyst Charles. Charles, let me just start with you. We've heard in court the charges. What happens next for Colt and Colin from a legal standpoint?
Well, the judge has already set
Thanks, Courtney.
another hearing date.
The light button don't share live. Yo, shit, at least had 100 people here. I know we late. I know everybody was looking for 11 o'clock, but
to the charges
shit,
that
we
are
here
placed
now.
against him. He'll have an attorney present, but this is the beginning of a process that's going to take place in both these instances. They won't be tried together, they'll be tried separately. Again, we don't know whether or not they're going to opt for a jury trial or they're going to opt for a bench trial, which would mean you would present before a judge.
Better get a jury
So
trial.
that's information that we don't have. But there's a second court appearance that's going to take place in early December.
I wouldn't
unless
trust
that
no
date
bench,
changes.
no judge trial.
Why is Colt Gray being charged as an adult? He's 14 years old.
Well, the seriousness of the crime. I mean, you're talking about 4 counts of homicide. You're talking about, even though he wasn't charged with it, I don't believe, another 9 counts of aggravated assault. The people that he shot.
Yeah, I tell my kids, yo, don't let nobody get
everything is
picked on around you, man. If you see kids picking on other kids, yo, say something to them, man. I ain't never like that shit. I ain't never like to watch kids picking on other kids. Like, even when I was a kid. Like, I'd be the kid to say stop. No, I don't do that.
on Georgia law because that's where
I
it
don't
took
like.
place.
They know kids can be mean
But he's going to be
sometimes.
tried as an adult in this case. The only thing he's not subject to is the death penalty because of his age. But the
Charlene,
seriousness of the crimes, and my understanding
Appreciate it,
is that
Charlene.
he's cooperated with investigators and actually admitted to the killings. So that's why he's being charged as he is, and that's why he's being tried as an adult.
So what more, given that he's admitted to this crime, and we've seen him in court just in the past hour, what more do investigators have to do in this case? Just walk us
bullying
through
is real. That shit ain't no joke.
what's going on behind the scenes here.
That shit ain't no joke.
Well, they'll continue to gather evidence.
To
I'm
be a
sure
kid
he has
going
a
to school
social
being
media
bullied.
Footprint. They're gone
But
through
they don't
that,
show
gone
black
through
kids no
that,
remorse, so
interviewing
they better not show his
witnesses,
ass no remorse
interviewing
either.
family, interviewing friends, executing search warrants, which they probably already have, seizing not only documents, but electronic gear such as computers, cell phones, things of that nature. So they're just continuing to gather evidence so that they have a solid case to present for trial. And that's not only with Colt Gray, but also with his father.
My bad,
Colin Gray,
man.
Because again, he was charged in this
I was out
particular
this
instance
bitch trying
as
to make
well.
some fucking
They
doing,
have
running around and
apparently
shit.
solid evidence that they have in order to support the charges that were made against him.
Here, I want to focus on a lot of the new developments in this case. And the major one is that the father has been charged with manslaughter and second-degree murder very quickly. What are the events that led to this arrest and the speed with which it took place?
Probably 3 key things. First, there was
Yeah, they definitely did. They
fact
always
that
do.
His son
They
was
always
taken into
do.
custody
The
as
way
the shooter.
they cover the stories is different. If he was a 14-year-old black kid, man, they just made him a menace to society. They already talking about he got bullied. Yeah, but what about going to school hungry? What about coming out of an abusive household? Like, none of that factors, like, all of those things factor, yo. Like, I think, yo, cases need to be, especially, I think juvenile cases need to be looked at on a case-by-case basis. Case-by-case basis, yo, depending. Like, I don't think they should be held to the same criteria as adults. I think when you judge a juvenile in whatever crime they committed, you gotta take into account their life, yo, things that they going through, their home situations, their environment. I think all of that need to be taken into account, yo, when you sentence juveniles. Like, I don't think the laws for them should just be flat and simple. You do this, life in prison. You do that, no, I don't think that's fair, yo, for a kid.
Began talking to police. They say voluntarily. They say after being Mirandized, you have the right to remain silent, and has been cooperating throughout. So a lot of information about where
Look
the
at the
guns were
father.
stored, whether
Punished
that
his
gun
ass.
was
Look,
his,
he ready.
if he had
He might
total
hang it all
access
up.
to it or partial access to it. Certainly enough access to it to leave the house with it concealed, fully loaded, and to allegedly commit these murders. Part 1. Part 2.
No, I want to go to the court date. Matter of fact, I got it on Instagram.
I want to make you aware that the maximum penalty for felony murder, so for each count, the maximum penalty is that you could be punishable by death, by imprisonment for life, without parole, or by imprisonment for life, with the possibility of parole. If you have any questions about these charges, then I would urge you to discuss those with your attorney. I would invite you, Mr. Harmon, to inform the court as to whether there's a request for bond at this time.
At this time, Your Honor, there is not a request for bond. We will file the appropriate motions if that becomes necessary.
All right. An indictment by the grand jury for most felony offenses or accusations.
We gotta find out all the details.
Well, you have the right to receive an indictment for these offenses. And I assume Mr. Brad Smith, so for each count, the maximum penalty is
this the father right
degree,
here.
Felony murder in the second degree. The maximum penalty for each count is up to 30 years imprisonment. For felony involuntary manslaughter, of course, again, there are 4 counts. The maximum penalty for each of those offenses is 10 years imprisonment. For the 8 felony cruelty to children counts, the maximum penalty under the law for each of those 8 counts is 10 years imprisonment, for a maximum total possible penalty for the charges that you currently are facing of 180 years imprisonment.
Shit. 180 years. Yo, how much they gave them other parents that was charged in the mass shooting? Parents charged in child mass shooting. Prince Charles. Jesus Christ. Parents sentenced in child mass. Parents sentenced in child mass shooting. Fuck. I'm ready to just type it like I've been doing. That's just stupid. They only got 10 to 15 years for involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, I am radical. You need to get radical about what we are doing and take it seriously.
As President of the United States,
I don't know. I don't know. He don't look like it. Couldn't really see his face.
Sentencing in Michigan, where a judge has sentenced both parents of the 2021 Oxford high school shooter to 10 to 15 years in prison. James and Jennifer Crumley, both separately addressing the judge today, and the families who had everything ripped from them. The judge today making it clear their, quote, convictions confirm repeated acts or lack of acts that could have halted an oncoming runaway train. That very inaction haunting the parents and loved ones in that courtroom today.
While your son was hearing voices and asking for help, I was helping Madison pick out her senior classes. While you were purchasing a gun for your son and leaving it unlocked, I was helping her finish her college essays. When you were on the phone for 10 minutes with each other trying to figure out where the gun was, I was on the phone with her father and family trying to figure out where she was. When you texted, Ethan, don't do it, I was texting Madison, I love you, please call Mom. When you found out about the lives your son took that day, I was still waiting for my daughter in a parking lot. When you asked him why, I was waiting for the answer on to why the last bus never came. When the police showed up at your house, you didn't understand why they were there. And I was asking police if they checked every possible location and if I could go search too.
incredibly emotional day in that courtroom. NBC's Shaq Brewster reporting for us from outside the courthouse in Pontiac. Also here with us on set, MSNBC legal analyst Denny Savalos. Shaq, if you will, start us off. I was watching that testimony all throughout the morning. I cannot imagine what it's like to be those parents in their shoes, reliving
How
that
many
day
kids was killed in this
once
situation?
again. Walk us through it.
Yeah, gut-wrenching statements that you
It's
heard
crazy,
from these
yeah.
parents. And by the way, we're still waiting to get their reaction to this sentence. We didn't see a visible reaction in the courtroom,
Hey,
but right
and
now
only
it
got
sounds like
10
the
to
parents are
15
still in the
years.
courtroom talking to the prosecution, and then we'll see how they're reacting
Probably
to
only
the
gonna
sentence.
do 10
But
for
that
real.
sentence coming down just in the past hour or so, the judge sentencing the two parents now convicted and sentenced of 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. The judge sentencing them to 10 to 15
2
years
teachers.
behind bars. When it's all said and done, when you count in the formulas there, you'll see them behind bars for a period of about 7 to 8 years, because in the state of Michigan, you usually serve about 2/3 of that sentence, and they'll be getting credit
7
for
to 8
time
years.
served. And the judge explaining that this is not about bad parenting, that she kind of dismissed the arguments that you heard from James and Jennifer Crumbly as they spoke and as they addressed the court and those families in that courtroom. And the judge said the sentence is not about bad parenting. Instead, she said it's about related acts that could have halted a runaway train. She later said it's about repeatedly ignoring things that made a reasonable person feel the hair on the back of their neck stand up. And that sentence came after that emotional testimony, those emotional victim impact statements from the parents of the 4 victims. I want you to listen to a little bit more of what we heard in that court.
Yeah, that's what I said, T-Mac.
It's fair to say that
They need to show that same kind of compassion to our kids. Like you talking about bullying. What about going to school every day hungry? No food in the house. Environment fucked up. The house living in a domestic, man. Everything need to be taken into account for all kids, man.
Anxiety, stress, you name it. They are all there wreaking havoc in my once normal life.
Han's murder has destroyed a large.
No, I think the shooter got life.
I've said these words before. It's still the truth. I remain a shell of the person that I used to be. I think of her and miss her constantly.
No, I think the shooter got life, Joanne.
To move forward.
Yeah, life no
As
parole.
some of those statements were being read, James Crumbly became emotional. He was wiping away tears. We saw Jennifer Crumbly look down, not really look at the parents as they were talking. Yasmin?
Hey everyone, MS.
All right, so let's see the details. Y'all already know a little bit about the case. Let's see the details of this other of the one that just happened the other day. I don't want the details of victims. New details. New details. Alright, so let's see what the details is.
It's time to start my second life. The farming life that I wished for.
Yeah, but that's all.
We're about to go and harvest.
I mean, not to minimize it, but
Tonight,
There was a moment where I'm like, I might die today.
new details in the deadly shooting at a Georgia high school. What we know about the suspect and the victims who lost their lives. Plus,
We have to be strong. We have to project our strengths.
as world leaders push for a ceasefire and hostage deal, Israel hunts down Hamas.
I don't care
It's
about
also
that.
engaging with Egyptian and Qatari intermediaries for Hamas. This amid motive. Another big question tonight.
He was off.
is behind bars tonight after police say he that report. Now to that deadly shooting at a high school in Georgia. The alleged shooter,
his father brought it for him.
Gray, is behind bars
That's why his
tonight
father is
after
locked
police
up.
say he killed 4 people and injured 9 others. The Washington Post reporting Gray was begging for months for mental health help, and he had a difficult home life. His aunt says
Y'all,
she
here they
tried
go,
to
y'all.
help from afar.
See, y'all hate how they do this, y'all. Do y'all hear the passion in her voice? Like, where's the passion? Yo, where's the compassion for the fucking 15-year-old that just killed YBC Dul and all that goddamn shooting? Like, yo, this pisses me off that they do this, man. Why they ain't detail Shorty home life? This shit already pissed me off. I already see it coming.
18-year-old Colt Gray is behind bars tonight after police say he killed 4 people and injured 9 others. The Washington Post reporting Gray was begging for months for mental health help, and
he was begging for months for mental health help.
Difficult home life. His aunt says she tried to help from afar. Authorities confirm previous contacts with Gray's family and the local child services department. The victims are identified as 14-year-old students Christian Angulo.
Man, his ass ain't gonna get life. He gonna get life in a mental institution.
Saw like my math teacher.
Well, you can't get 40 years or something.
He was all covered. I saw blood everywhere.
Officials say the 9 wounded victims are expected to make full recoveries. Investigators
He shot
have been
9
searching
people.
the suspect's
4
home,
died.
interviewing his parents in search of a motive. Another big question tonight, how he got his hands on a gun in the first place. Authorities say the suspect will be charged with murder and tried as an adult. Well, a global fight over freedom of speech is
That's it. Oh, fine. We ain't really going to politics. We ain't doing that today. Man, I don't like how they covering that, man. But look, yeah, what's up, ball out? You had another shooting in Maryland today, man. Shit, like, yo, this shit is crazy. Harford County, Maryland school shooting. Now, this kid ended up dying. "15 years old. Which one y'all want to go to, y'all? Y'all want to share from the sheriff or go to the news?
Why is Dave McCormick spending millions of his own money to run for Senate? He's pushing huge tax breaks for the
This
super
is
rich
crazy,
like him,
man.
and would
Like, for real.
Ybcdul is a loving and strong community who will, without a doubt, rally among our families. We are one town, and we are J-Town.
Well, Fox 45 News is following breaking news out of Harford County. A 15-year-old student is dead, and a 16-year-old is in custody accused of shooting him inside of Ybcdul High School bathroom. The sheriff is criticizing Maryland's juvenile justice laws, especially the Child Interrogation Protection Act.
I hope my frustration is clear that this legislature has handcuffed police. There are families of every other student in that school and the parents of the shooter who have a right to know why we all stand here today.
So it's probably a black kid, y'all.
Who has been shot in one of our schools, and we are not allowed to ask the person who committed that act because of this crazy legislature we have in this state.
Good evening, I'm Kai Jackson. Now, Fox 45 News has been on the scene of this shooting since the news of it broke around 1:30 this afternoon. We have
She got locked up. See, I ain't really. I'm learning on the fly, for real.
At the debate over
I don't know all the
resource
details.
officers in Baltimore City. He'll have a live report on that coming up at 10:30. Jeff Abel takes a closer look at the Child Interrogation Protection Act and the frustration we've heard from police and prosecutors for years.
Oh, no, they locked him up.
He's been live in Ybcdul all
This
day.
happened over a fight.
Vincent, what do we know
This
tonight?
I do know that. This is a fight.
Okay, a much different scene here at the school now. All quiet, but around 12:30, of course, frantic, people running, and we know a 15-year-old is dead, a 16-year-old in custody, all what police describe because of a fight in the bathroom. In Harford County, Friday. A frantic call about a shooting.
Harford County dispatched all monitoring personnel active.
Oh no, they locked him up. I don't know if he had to
Responding
surrender. I guess
officers
yeah.
arrived. They found 15-year-old Warren Curtis Grant inside the school, shot at least once.
One juvenile male got one to the belly. It's going to be on the far right side of the school through the front doors.
The victim flown to a trauma center. The suspect, a 16-year-old, on the loose, but he didn't get far.
Riley Court. Someone's trying to get into the apartment building. It's a male subject and he hurt someone.
A resident calling him in to police.
Thanks to our community members, the suspect in our case was apprehended with.
Man, they shouldn't be pushing that shit on kids like that anyway, man.
On what may have led to the shooting, and more on the alleged shooter.
This was his first day, although we're 4 days into the school year. This was his first day in the school, and this altercation apparently took place in the bathroom that resulted in a single shot.
The 16-year-old, no stranger to law enforcement.
We've had calls for service that have involved him in the past. I do know that.
At least 10 calls since 2022 involving the two. This deadly shooting coming just 2 days after the deadly shooting at a high school in Georgia.
Heartbroken. And my heart.
That's what I'm saying. This was this kid first day at school. So he gotta be troubled. There gotta be a troubled child. But you see how they cover it compared to how what we just heard? Compared to what we just heard from the last child. Look at the difference in coverage. Now this is the kid that lost his life, man. Fucking kid, man. Shit is sad, man. Fucking kid. 15 years old, shot in the fucking school. Fucking ridiculous. Shit is sad. Sad, sad, sad. There was y'all. Let's listen to this lady, y'all, real quick.
You don't hang no signs about black people hating on immigrants, because black people ain't got no reason to hate on no immigrants.
Oh no, but the immigrants got
We everything y'all are in this song. Let me tell you something. You get them signs down. Anytime that Alden Lawson and Silverstein and what's that other one?
Sit
up here and talk about how they should get a hate crime bill because SWAT sticks was in Ziploc bags in that community. They hung this in our community. We want it off the polls. We want that to be the beginning of a hate crime. And that organization, which is a white liberal organization, like in the words of Malcolm X, who told us what? That the white liberal is the worst enemy to the black man. And it is coming up in here acting like y'all representing some social justice. But all along, all you're doing is trying to use black people to find a reason to make some money. Let me tell y'all something over there. We're done. The Democratic Party is done. You ain't gonna mess with us like
y'all gonna abuse us.
They
get to abuse the black American.
Come in here and go clean it up. I'm telling you, the righteous are. You leave the Democratic Party. Do just like RFK Jr. Just do like that Tulsa lady. You better get up out the Democratic Party. Save yourself. Save your families. Save your dignity. Save your jobs. And save your seat. Because if y'all don't, we coming for your seats. We ain't taking this no more. We ain't taking no more.
To a racist snowman.
Broke into the country and now have completely broke the city, have completely broke the country, have completely disgraced the United of America. America is a disgrace. And for us, oh my God, for the solution, you give us a fake, black, cackling hen of a candidate. With a vice president that's talking about he wants
Yeah,
to
it is.
to the boys' bathroom.
It is coming to a point where everybody gotta say itself for real. You ain't lying. Shit get
Of a
bad.
president is to be the commander-in-chief. You tell me anything about a Kamala Harris that looks like she can protect this country after y'all just sat up here and let it get her overridden with a bunch of illegal Democrats. Y'all just sat up here and put America's hands in all kind of wars. And you telling me a tampon man that ran from duty don't even know what his rule was. Kamala Harris, who don't know what race she is, gonna protect this country? The devil is a lie. Y'all better get some signs down. Yeah, I know that.
Man, she went the fuck off. Man, they putting up. You see the signs that they putting up in the black community? Blacks hating on hating on immigrants. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. That's insane. Dang, that's sad though, yo. Shit sad. It was a fucking let me see, this the page. It's the Murder Inc. Murder Inc. got 2 damn pages. You must have took this shit down.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
16-year-old with the killing of 2 and the wounding of others is part of a shooting group known as Fast Break.
Oh shit, hold on.
So did y'all hear about that?
16-year-old with the killing of 2 and the wounding of others is
Well, I
part of a
couldn't find
shooting
that.
group known as Fast Break.
A small group of young people in the city of Philadelphia made a decision to hold a gun, to point a gun at another human being and pull the trigger.
The alleged teenage shooter is Aiden Waters. The DA says
I
he's
don't know,
the killer
boys. I
of
wish I take
25-year-old
ass
rapper
back.
Ybcdul Vix in a shooting on the 5500 block of North Fairhill Street in late August. Investigators report they've linked Waters to a wave of shootings in Philadelphia last month, along with the murder counts. He faces attempted murder, aggravated assault, and gun charges.
It's called clout chasing, is what we call it. It's what everyone calls it, I guess. You're looking for notoriety. You're looking to make a name for yourself.
Prosecutors say
Man,
the
appreciate
guns
the
used in the
$20
killings were illegal, and one had a switch installed, allowing for
Say keep
multiple
doing what
shots
you
with one
keep doing.
squeeze of the
Stay
trigger.
safe. God bless
Prosecutors
you.
are urging parents to
And your
search their
fans.
children's
And your
rooms
supporters.
for
Appreciate
guns.
it, bro.
Recover the firearms that are in the homes.
If anybody want to donate to the platform, Cash App Baltimore Swag, man. We can super chat, super
At
stickers.
16, Waters is likely to spend much of his life in prison if convicted, while a city council member calls for early intervention for teens like him.
We need to find ways to get a hold of these clout chasers, these young people who are oftentimes
Yo, but this the thing, yo. They acting like, yo, this problem is unsolvable. Like, yo, it's not unsolvable, man. It's not. Give the kids something to do, yo. Give them alternatives to crimes. I'm telling you, yo, that's all you got to do, yo. Give the kid, bring programs back, man. You get all this funding every year, and every year this shit get mismanaged. The money always get mismanaged. Motherfuckers be stealing. Money coming up missing. They say they're going to put money in this program, and money never make it there.
Oh, I'm finna overwhoop right now. We on J-Man. I can't look for
this. A fleet.
Like, yo, like, this shit is not a motherfucking... This is not Mission Impossible with these kids, man. It's not. It's not Mission Impossible. But the way they talk about it like it is. Yeah, but look at this, though, y'all. Adam 22 back at it, y'all. So Adam 22 had... Damn, I'm trying to find a video, y'all, because it was a video of the aftermath of what happened to Shorty, man. That shit's so fucking sad. It's probably best I don't play it. Man, but that shit's so sad, yo. See all the kids trying to help Shorty, trying to help him up. I can pause that. We don't need to see that.
Sheriff's office tells us Chase was not the intended target. WUSC 9 spoke to the family of the 17-year-old girl that walked out unharmed. They provided the following.
That's something else happening in Frederick County. God damn, yo. Fucking kids won't stop fucking.
Damn, bro.
And my
son.
Look, Krishan Rock all over the goddamn
is
timeline.
investigating the dark.
She all over my timeline right now. Fucking Krishan. How the fuck she get out, man? Fuck, she called a bail or something? She must call a bail.
Rolling mark.
Bro, Rich on me, Quan, bro.
I got to start this off.
All right, let's move on, yo. Adam 22, man. It's back up to his old tricks again. Like I say, yo, it gotta get to a point where, yo, any person that go up there and do an interview with Adam, we just need to cancel him. Cause you don't got no integrity. You don't give a fuck, man. You just taking payment. You'll take a couple hours to do anything. Oh, I ain't show y'all the dude from Baltimore pressing whack. Let me show y'all that real quick. I think it's like 10 minutes. I'm gonna let it run through. See my man Getty, man. Getty Radio. If y'all don't know Getty, make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all in the whack content.
I always thought my daughter would make her own medical decisions.
Check
and
my
have
man
the same
Getty out.
freedoms I've had. But Dave McCormick is fully against abortion, even in cases of rape or incest. It's outrageous. Dave McCormick is dangerous for us. I haven't come back from my
Man, it's crazy,
I was hesitant. I was worried about
living in wild
being
times,
a
man.
professional, full-time athlete, and all.
It's like they letting it get out of control just to lock them up.
Kamala Harris.
Yo, because it's like I said, yo, this should not, yo, this shit can be stopped, yo. Shit can be stopped, yo. Identify, yo, put programs in place to identify troubled children early. Not when they commit a crime. Early. Bring back programs. Bring back the PAL program. The PAL program saved lives. You know why? You know why the PAL program was so effective? Because for one, they were strict as a bitch. You get in a fight, you're done. And that's where all your friends was. Everybody was there. So even if it was little conflicts, you made sure it didn't get too far out of control, because if you get put out the program, you're done. And the program lasts down there all day from like 5 to 8. You know, 5 to 8, maybe. I forgot the times. That shit was years ago. But you understand, it lasted for the majority of the day once school was over. So if you get put out that program, by the time, you know, the program over and motherfuckers leaving out, it's time to go to, time to go back in the house. So you made sure that you ain't really getting no trouble there, man, because that was the only option. That you're going to be outside by yourself because all your friends are there. Got to bring those type programs back, yo. Those programs save lives, yo. They lied. I read an article on the fact that they lied about the funding. They lied about it. At least in Maryland. They said they couldn't fit it under the budget, but they got more money the next year. It was crazy. Yeah, yo, the PAL program was the shit, man. That shit was effective.
Watcher admit it. You haven't been to the border.
It was effective, man.
I haven't been to Europe. And
Well, let's check my man from Baltimore. I don't know who he is, but he had a back and forth with Whack 100.
You're sitting at home alone watching YouTube videos, wondering why you can't find the motivation to do the things
We're gonna go to
you
Adam
want to do or change
for
in
a
the
couple
ways
minutes. So y'all, what the fuck just happened? Jesus Christ. Now I gotta watch the ads all over again.
What up, YouTube? This is Getty Radio back at you with another video.
Why is it you don't function with none of the Pirus?
California.
Here you go.
Talking to me. I don't even like pouring in the dude.
You mess with men, yo. That was.
Check it out, y'all. What's up, No Salt?
Hey, Wack, why you let Adam say you mess with men, yo? That was weird. You should have slapped that nigga. Don't let him disrespect you like that no more, man. You gotta stand up.
So you gotta stand up. This shit was funny.
Yo, go smack Adam for
up, nigga.
Adam said he with men. Why you don't smack Adam?
Shut your ass up, nigga. We'll smack you, pussy. Why you talking to me? I don't even like you. You don't like me. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me shit.
Yeah, he overdosed.
You don't like me, don't talk
no,
to
he.
me. That's real gay.
Yeah, he overdosed unintentionally. Took a bad pill.
Wake your game up. The nigga told me I had to move out of California. When the fuck did I move out of California? You see, Wack don't know nobody. That's why he had to move out of California. When did I move out of California? Nigga just be saying.
Nigga, you in Vegas, right? You in Vegas, right?
I got to go to 3 different states.
As soon as it popped off, all of a sudden you gotta leave it. You gotta leave Cali, right?
I never left Cali. Who said I left Cali?
Why is it you don't function with none of the Pirus? Why is that? I'm from Baltimore and I can go to your neighborhood. No, you got them on the internet. When it's time to really get down, you ain't got nobody with you. You can't pull up to no neighborhood.
You don't never hear Adam talking to my people doing the show. Where you think they from?
You a Piru who don't function with Pirus. Like, what
you think with me? What are you talking about?
I met this nigga at a Piru party, you stupid ass nigga.
I mean, you a sucker.
Them Wack 100 cheerleaders is crazy.
Have you ever been to California in your life?
Let me talk to your boss. Let me talk to the boss.
Have you been to California in your life?
Yeah,
I'm in California every
week. I've been to your neighborhood, nigga.
You ain't been to my neighborhood.
You don't go to your neighborhood. You don't go to no blood. You don't go to no blood neighborhoods. Tell the truth, Wack. What park can you pull up in? What park can you pull up in?
Any park I want to go to.
You can pull up in any park you want to.
Any park I want to go to, I can pull up.
You's a goddamn lie.
He definitely
so why
lying.
you never pull up there?
How you know where I be?
Because every blood say the same thing about you.
Every blood? Are you
blood on Clubhouse? Stupid ass nigga.
This nigga said every blood
in real life.
Oh my God, I can't believe this nigga just said every blood. I got you.
Every blood.
So I got white.
Wack's selling out, y'all. Wack is one of the biggest sellouts right now that we had.
It was all the Pirus there.
One of the biggest sellouts.
Everybody was there.
Who wasn't? Everybody but you wasn't there.
My question to you is, listen.
Answer that, Wack. Answer that, Wack.
My question to you is, like, bro.
Are you a big Piru in California?
Do you really think
show up?
I'm the same nigga who always say niggas need to retire from them parks and garages? Do you think I hang out at parks?
They're also the same nigga who used the gang to intimidate niggas.
Oh, Charlene, I ain't know anything good. I ain't see that. You say you in the ER?
You scream Piru to everybody.
But that's where I'm from. That's not my chief.
All right. That's what's up, man.
Intimidation
get well.
No, I don't.
Function.
That's a representation. That is a representation, my nigga, not intimidation. Nobody's intimidated by, hey, bro, that nigga up there rich for both members. When it's rich and roll the 60s, he said, no, we're not intimidated by it. He's just representing where he's from. He's meaning what he's saying. What are you talking about?
You said the people trying to intimidate them. Come on, man. You said, Piru, nigga.
Oh. See, bro, you think that when we say, Piru, 60, our whole families, we're saying that to intimidate? When I'm done talking to you, bro. You out of town niggas gotta really stay out of town, bro.
But I
don't say that to intimidate. We don't say that to intimidate.
Show up to a Piru
Come out here, nigga. Come out here. Come do it. Come do it and tell me which one.
Come on.
Come do it and tell me which one. I'll be there, nigga, on blood.
You can blowjob this nigga later on. Let me talk to the boss.
Tell me where you go. Tell me what park you coming
that's
to.
what's up.
Ass nigga, and I'll show you, nigga. What's up?
Right. Oh, well,
come to the park, ass nigga.
Okay, you ain't even gotta wait. This nigga's waiting on him right now.
Where?
Who the fuck is this dude, y'all?
Nigga, name one.
Name one park, nigga. Pick a blood park. You pick one.
Zay from Baltimore.
You pick one, and
and you tell me who's waiting on me. You said what?
You work hard.
Yeah, that shit had me dying laughing.
But it's harder to get ahead these days. And everything.
The nigga, what's the big Pyru? What's the big Pyru they was just talking about? The older guy.
That ain't no big Pyru. What are you talking?
He bigger than you. He was at the Peace Corps.
I say he bigger than you.
Why do it matter?
You don't even gotta stand. What you mean, why do it matter?
You didn't show up. The point is, 2 Pyrus. One showed up, one didn't. That's the point.
I think his name told or something.
I mean, every time it's a Pyru function,
bro.
Show up, nigga.
That is a YG function. What the fuck it got to do with me?
So YG was the only one there? Why was Game there then?
That's Game, nigga.
That's
He
your
from
man.
Compton, stupid.
You not from Compton, right?
No, stupid.
Right. But you stay talking about Compton, but you don't show up when it's time to show face.
About Compton win.
You talk about every spot on this planet, nigga. You only get mad when niggas.
Wait, hold on, you get it now. I think now that your light went on that, why I came from Compton, I think you know you looking stupid right now.
I told you ain't from Compton, but you stay talking.
You don't have to tell me where I'm from. I know where I'm from.
LA, and you ain't from LA. You from
the on the internet way too much. I don't claim LA, nigga. I'm from Pacoima, the Valley. You will never hear me say I'm from LA in your life.
Stay out of Cali business, so stay out of LA business then, nigga. You ain't part of them. You don't function with them. You don't function with these people. I'm asking you a simple question. Why, when it's time to show up, you never show up?
Compton with me every day, my nigga. Every day, stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, that's what it showed. I was tripping out that shit. But let me show y'all, man, Adam, man. So Adam had Roddy Rebel on the platform earlier. And yo, look at this, the whole interview. I watched a little bit of it. The whole interview, he trying to entice Roddy Rebel with beef. The whole interview. Yo, but this is what I be saying though, yo. As an artist, what the fuck is you going to No Jumper for? Like, yo, niggas be that money hungry, yo. I know niggas morals be saying, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. But since money is involved, and Ali Chopper a plant. You can't fuck Ali Chopper do anything. That man, he might come out tomorrow and say he transitioning. Ain't no man, you can't trust. Fuck no. I don't like Ali Chopper at all. At all.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Today.
Listen to this, yo. You probably only listen to like the first 20 minutes.
Or at least one of them. You made it the hottest topic, yeah. What are you talking about? You can't blame me for your own actions. Yeah,
he ain't had nothing in Cali. No, sir. He ain't had nothing that got anything to do with Cali. The last thing he was at, niggas tried to jump on him and he ran. He just internet thugging.
For a large percentage of LA. Well, we just want to know, what's going on.
Look at this man. Off the top. 38 seconds in the interview. I think I speak for most of LA. Like, who the fuck? Who made Adam the spokesperson for LA?
No, I hate your fellas. No, actually, I really didn't give a fuck. It was mostly the grumpy older gang members who were offended. Who was offended? Well, I don't want to put names on it. Nobody felt offended until you try to make niggas feel offended. You blame me? I was sucking my because everything was sucking my. Okay, I'm gonna do the history for you. New York, basically, were pioneers in considering suck my to be extremely offensive. When we think about where it's considered the most offensive to invite somebody to your penis, I feel like New York kind of pioneered that. Now, granted, that was a long time ago when I feel like Jay-Z had some quotes back in the day where he really made it clear that if somebody invited them to his that he was done, he would never communicate with them again. That's the situation that I viewed it from. I viewed it as a more serious statement coming from a New Yorker than I would have viewed it from as a Californian saying the same thing.
He do got a smack blue face, yo. Hey, Paul, if you sleep in this shit. You do got one of the faces that just want to put a handprint in.
Because of in response to the Pop Smoke Blockstar interview.
I just said that because
look at him, yo, already. interrogating them. Listen to how they go back and forth interrogating yo. But he dumb for even going up there. How you gonna go up there after they didn't? How it was like, yo, these niggas ain't got no integrity, yo. Rowdy, rebel. How you gonna go up there after they interviewed the dude that killed Pop Smoke and Pop Smoke supposed to be your man? Like, oh, these niggas is crazy, man. Yo, that's why I say, yo, they real strategic about the rappers that they let in the door, man. They real strategic about it, yo, because the average nigga I know would have told Adam, man, take that interview and shove it up your ass. That's what the average nigga I know. No, I can't. Nope. I can't, Scotty. I can't. You gotta talk about these guys. They goofy. You probably love them. You probably watch every single fucking video and comment and cash app them. These niggas is fucking goofy. And the world need to know that. And the only way the world can know that is if you show the goofy shit that they do and explain it. Scotty, I'm glad you're here.
So I don't
probably on a fake account. You fuck around his Adam.
Like, I'm not out here looking for niggas on some like, oh no, that's some stupid shit. But y'all niggas probably took my bro, like, took my.
But to the whole gang.
Look at your man.
Not to one
you
member.
You cool with this, Scotty? You like this this interview style?
You said the who's
whoever is part of that shit. Whoever he is with, nigga, that's what I meant it for, like. For me, cause like when a bro explained it to me, like it's different sides. Some people don't have shit.
Where you at, Scotty? Right, cool. Don't go nowhere. Come back.
Like, but the niggas who do got something to do with it is like, yeah, you know, it ain't nothing that's hidden.
But you could have said.
Now he's stupid for going up there, but Adam is actively trying to get Roddy Rebel in beef.
Block star.
He brought him up here to get him in fucking beef, and you wondering why I got something to say about the shit.
Suck.
I don't know his name. Like, I'm now.
You didn't watch the interview?
No. Why would I watch the interview?
Just to find out what people were talking about.
Nobody watched that interview, y'all. Anybody? Did nobody with integrity watch that fucking interview? No, you're not, Scotty, because you said every day in the comments. You ain't joking. You said every day in the comments. I was looking for you yesterday when I talked about this goofball. No, yo, you got to talk about these niggas, man. You can't let this shit that they do go one motherfucking talked about. Look at this nigga. He look like a fucking knock. Nigga a fucking knock. They sitting on both sides of the table interrogating this man, trying to trick him into fucking beefing with other rappers and other people in the industry. Just watch.
Against him, even though he was a child when that shit took place.
What are you doing, Robert? Like the homeboy, like we from New York, alright, cool. But like we just looked at it like a lick. Like, we didn't look at it like, oh, this is for me one of the homeboys coming up. Look at it like that.
He's taking advantage. He's taking advantage of ignorant black men. Yo, ain't no man of intelligence is going up there and talk to Adam unless we addressing the bullshit. That's the only way. The only way you go up there and talk to Adam is if you addressing the bullshit. Adam is taking advantage of ignorance. He's taking advantage of the fact that these niggas need money, and that's what he doing. And he knows that's what he doing. That shit got to be called out, man. It got to be called out. It got to be discussed.
Oh, he said he didn't even know it was a rapper. He thought it was a model or some shit. He was like 15.
He
taking advantage of these boys, man.
Yeah, so when you said that, you was more so just talking towards like him and his people type shit. It wasn't. It was a why so broad though. Why,
look, they asking him about why he say fuck Cali, because he wanted to. The fuck, like, what you mean? Because he wanted to. They want him to elaborate probably say another rapper name or, you know, get more specific. Just look at the shit that they doing.
Oh, to be fair though, he said he didn't even know it was a rapper. He thought it was a model or some shit. Whatever, man. He was like 15.
Yeah, but so when you said that, you was more so just talking towards like him and his people type shit.
Look, him and his people.
Broad though, like,
yeah.
Look how they tag team.
No, you wrong.
From
You
there.
say that
Hoovers,
just
SMD,
and also LA.
Like, I'm out of here. They say my thing real good. Like, for me, to me, it was a joke. To y'all, I don't know why y'all took it like that. But at the end of it, it's what it is.
We live in fear of the Hoovers. It's a scary organization. They hold shit down.
Look,
they get busy. We've all seen.
He hoping that he say something like, man, fuck them. Like, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like, these motherfuckers, they know what they doing. By him, he's looking for a reaction for Roddy Rebel to say, man, them niggas ain't like that. Or fuck them niggas. But they ain't doing it. He ain't gonna do that though. He ain't gonna take the bait. He bringing niggas up there to bait him into saying something that's gonna get him in some type of trouble down the line.
Seen it. So when we saw that, yeah, we took it as kind of like a crazy provocation, and that it would have been considered kind of loose if you had just said it about the Hoovers, but you said LA as a whole, so that was what I think set off a lot of people.
Nah, well, LA, man, I gotta stop that.
Yeah, cause you live in LA.
Yo, he is. I think he a police or something, man.
I even said New York, so nobody felt the way.
I didn't see that. But you could say it about your own neck of the woods, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Come right now. That's how Dul was out. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So it wasn't no backlash though, besides like internet trolls and shit. Like no LA niggas hit you. Like what's up with this and nothing?
They hit the bro and shit, and like explain to me how like the sexes and shit like it's different.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, alright, that shit cool.
Cause you're connected with the Crips out here a little bit, right?
Yeah, like with the homeboys, the homies.
Man, he's something. He ain't right. Like I ain't never seen. Like yo, Ray Remo is a fucking civilian. Yo, why the fuck is you so intrigued with beefs? Like yo, you not going. Like yo, you not going. If he was to get into trouble, Remo, you ain't gonna have his motherfucking back. But you asking all these motherfucking questions that can get the boy in some type of beef or some type of issue in Cali. And what you're gonna see later on in the interview, he gonna say, you live in Cali, don't you? Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what is this, yo? Like, come on, shorty.
All the niggas that don't fuck with you, like, and that's that, bro. Like, for me.
But I think people were shocked by it because you made it seem like you were saying that when you were on the way out of town. Nobody knew you like lived here until this whole thing starts up. But so
nobody knew you lived here.
And they're thinking, oh, Roddy has this reputation as a street dude, but now he's basically saying, I'm out of here, so suck my dick. People don't respect that. They would respect you to say, hey, I'm in town. Everybody, suck my dick. I'm here. But when you say like, I'm out of here, suck my dick, I think they took that as some weird.
I'm out of here, I suck my dick. Like, for me, like, alright, whatever, man. I feel it out.
Yeah, he did.
So Wack took it as disrespect. Where's the
Look, now he's talking about Wack. He just questioned about the Hoovers.
Come on, Wack.
He just questioned about the Hoovers. Now it's Wack. Just watch, y'all.
You're not even like LA hard, like.
Oh, he's a West Coast.
OG, I know who he is.
Well, I can't go to that where I walk with the homies.
That's some other shit.
I know exactly who
he is. That's like me asking you why you didn't go to some Crip march in Manhattan. It's like Manhattan's a million miles away.
If it makes sense, if it makes sense, I'm pushing up. If it got certain bros that's going there, and it makes sense, I'm pushing up.
He runs his mouth about YG all the fucking time on Clubhouse.
Man, his last name Grandmaster. Some shit like that.
Why he even running his mouth all the time? Like, why you even jumping and shit?
His father got pardoned by Bill Clinton. I know who he is.
So he say like, all right, that's on him. He could have kept it pushing. He got to glorify. Oh, he can't come in. He can't. You're
a rapper. You're cool. You're swagged out. You can get away from just being on some cool shit. Once you get to be 40 years old, God forbid he's almost 50. You got to sit on Clubhouse. You got to talk shit. You got to get by off having opinions and whatnot.
I have an opinion, but don't have a negativity towards your opinion. No, like his opinion be like his opinion is trying to get me hurt. Like fuck out of here. Like
Well, you could say that your Instagram story post was really what was trying to get you hurt, right?
Listen, bro. Stop the bro.
I'm just saying. All he did was acknowledge what he read and offer up his opinion.
You an instigator, first of all. This is why that should happen. You an instigator.
I could not exist, and the reaction to that would have been exactly the same.
No, it was not.
No, it wasn't Adam, because you the one posted it. What I tell y'all about the blogs, y'all? Adam page is much bigger than his. So yeah, if he posted it, a few eyes will see it. Yeah, but once it reached him and Sean Cotton and them blogs that got plus 1 million followers, that's when it becomes dangerous. If YBC Dul video never hit no jumper, never hit them other blogs that shared it, that video where he was digging up the graveyard would have went nowhere. It went nowhere. It wouldn't have had the same impact. But since they pick it up and they share it to their 1 million followers, and then 1 million followers that follow them share it, it just becomes a whole big thing, which ultimately keeps that rapper or that artist doing bullshit because you're giving the attention that they're seeking.
Like, they just like, I don't know. I don't even care.
Your attitude is, hey, if you were offended by it, do something.
Look.
Because I respect that.
Your attitude is, if you was offended by it, do something. Like, what the fuck is this? And look at him, sitting back loving it. Shit's sad, yo. This dirty work, yo.
My attitude, I don't care. My attitude just don't play with me. I ain't like, just leave me alone. Like,
You said it, but you ain't mean it as disrespect. You really was targeting niggas. When
it was a friendly suck.
It was a friendly, yeah. And then
that's crazy though.
Wow.
Cause somebody is disrespectful when you from New York. So when you say that, it's kind of like I can see why Wack is mad, but then like on the other hand, Brick Baby said y'all talked about it and shit, and he ain't really.
Remo probably ain't never been in a fight
Bobby
before.
said the same thing. I was talking to him about. He's like, you gotta understand, it don't mean the same thing out here that it means there.
That nigga's tripping.
So hey, you and Wack had a relationship prior to this, or no? You and Wack?
I ain't never met that man. Sucking on me like that. But they ain't hanging around with 6ix9ine and shit. Like, making interviews with 6ix9ine and shit. Like, this nigga's a clown.
He's trying to rehabilitate his career. You think it's gonna work?
I don't care what he's doing, bro.
6ix9ine got a blonde Edgar now.
Yeah, that's a real 40 right there.
That's Crip Mac's last 40 from before he got locked up. We're saving it for him.
I ain't feel it up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. OG, that's why I just said, yo, at this point, yo, any rapper that's willing to go up there and sit with them is a fucking clown. Like, yo, he only target ignorant people. Like, yo, when the last time we seen a black man? When is the last time, y'all, we seen a black man of intelligence on no jumper? Just any intelligence. All we see is ignorant black men on no jumper. All ignorant. They can't pronounce words. They can't, like, yo, just think about some of the shit that we saying, yo. It's all ignorance. So it's easy to wave a couple of dollars in their face. Like, yo, Roddy Rebel should have never did this interview because Wack interviewed the nigga that killed Pop Smoke. That's supposed to be your man. He ain't even address it. He let the shit, like, yo, at least address that. I came up here to address the motherfucking shit that, excuse me. I came up here to address what you said or you doing that interview with Pop Smoke on camera. That's all I'm saying. Nigga ain't need to do that. So no, it's not just Adam. But Adam is playing on ignorance. He playing on ignorance.
Teddy Bear too.
On Crip Street. He like, what you say, yo?
Well, was he at Crip Street?
Or maybe saying
there's a lot of people say Street.
55th Street.
So he inspired your cripping?
Yeah, hey Quell, that's what they scared of, Quell. What's up, Bob? That's what they scared of.
I'm just saying, I feel like he inspired a lot of Crips worldwide. I had an Italian Crip on here. Loving it. Loving the 55th Street shit.
Yeah, that shit looking real watered down though, William. On the internet. Internet making them niggas look bad.
We don't even be like we Crips and Bloods where I'm from and shit, but like that shit
Yeah, they
like
do.
something that's in my past. Like I'm Crip at heart still, cause like that was in me for me. But we don't be on that gang banging on niggas and shit. Like if we go to jail and shit, like alright, then let's be on that.
I only see clips, y'all. When clips come across Instagram, like that's the only time I do Adam 22. I see clips and niggas post this dumbass shit. So when niggas post it and I see something that's worth talking about, like the reason I wanted to talk about this, because I want y'all to see what he did when Bobby Shmurda name came up. Look how hard he pressed Rowdy Rebel to say something negative about Bobby Shmurda. Like it was disgusting, yo. It was disgusting. But Bobby Shmurda, but Rowdy Rebel a clown for even putting himself in this situation.
I know, it's complicated over there and everything. But one of Wack's arguments, or what he was saying,
For real, Charlene.
I didn't even ever meet Pop Smoke in real life. True or false?
No, I didn't meet the bro.
Okay.
But y'all got music together and shit.
Yeah. But I talked to a bro from the jail, but what that supposed to mean? The bro was in my set, like.
I guess his attitude was that you were.
So it's a nigga in your set, and they interviewed the nigga that got killed, and you up that bitch politic.
My argument was like, who cares? He's still an icon from where they're from. Of course, you're gonna stand on shit for him.
Okay, with that man, we talk about.
Look, you see what I'm saying?
So you got out of prison.
They mad. They trying to get reactions out of him. He ain't giving it to him. He definitely didn't give him what they wanted, but he shouldn't even have been up there anyway.
You didn't actually have a real relationship with. My argument was like, who cares? He's still an icon from where they're from. Of course, you're gonna stand on shit for him.
Look, listen to him. Hold on, let me go back again, cause I ain't go back far enough.
The bro was in
Here you go, right here.
I guess his attitude was that you were over whooping and kind of inserting yourself into some shit with somebody that you didn't actually have a real relationship with. My argument was like, who cares? He's still an icon from where they're from. Of course, you're gonna stand on shit for him.
Okay, with that man, we talk about.
No, he trying to give him the beef for what?
You got out of prison like right after Pop Smoke got killed, right?
Yeah. And like the King Von, like it was mad thefts when I was in jail. Even extension when I was in jail. My boy did maxed out when I was in jail.
Juice WRLD. There's a lot of people around that same time. Legends, icons.
Kobe died. I was crying when Kobe died. I didn't even know I was crying too. But, you know, I'm just such a basketball fan. It's like, damn.
You said you didn't know you was crying?
I'm not high. I was in a box. And I'm like, what the f? Like, oh shit, like, oh.
Yeah, they locked in.
Kobe Bryant.
They both on the same shit. They both selling out.
And he died with his daughter, so that was crazy.
He probably do got some perks on. He's ignorant, y'all. Like, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Every time Adam bring up somebody, they talking like this.
For him on Twitter.
Yeah, he said that in the bars, all right?
Yeah, they weren't feeling that one.
Look at you, Instagram.
Look.
I'm just saying, that was a pretty wild lyric.
Like, bro, you saying shit.
You try to get him to say something about Meek Mills.
Like, and he died with his daughter, so that was crazy. I was tweaked off that.
Remember Meek said he was gonna die with his chopper like Kobe? That was a rough day for him on Twitter.
Yeah, he said that in the bars, all right?
Yeah, they weren't feeling that.
Look at him. Yeah, he said that in the bar or something. You see what I'm saying? Every question is trying to get him to react, to start a beef with somebody. But he ain't bite though.
It's you Instagram stuff.
I'm just saying, that was a pretty wild lyric.
Like, bro, you saying shit to yourself, bro.
I'm just talking about some shit that happened in the media.
It's an Instagram when niggas is journalists and then like niggas will say some shit and we kind of gotta cover it.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it.
I understand that, you feel me? But it's like when you cover certain shit, like, you feel me? And then it's like when you instigate and when you like throw sorts, it's like, all right, you put it up there, all right, I don't care, cranks or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when you have the interview behind it and they want to bring it up, it's like, are you reaching, you making it something like it's not. You know what I'm saying? But like, I understand niggas got a job, though. I don't even give a fuck about that for our shoulders, because I'm outside.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, niggas can't stand doing nothing. But I understand you got a job. Yo, no, that's bullshit, bro. Niggas ain't got to do that. Niggas ain't got to bring you up here, then next week have Bobby up here and say, Bobby, what's your issues with Rowdy Rebel? Like, yo, no, you don't have to do that, bro. You don't have to do that. But since he ignorant and he probably got some shit he working on in his mind as well, he can't even articulate that shit to the nigga for it to make sense to him.
Time for real, like, they're gonna do this shit and go home with like security and shit. Nigga, I'm gonna be out here. Like, oh, your dog finna die. Oh, shit.
That'd be alright.
Get that nigga. Oh, damn. Come on, Papa. Oh, no.
It's that grabber.
That shit, ooh, fire in his eyes.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like you are still holding on to this like old school rapper fantasy where you're going to be able to just say the wildest shit in your music and on social media, and then the media is not going to pick it apart. But that's really what we'd be doing out here. We're putting it together for the people.
What you said, I've been home for 4 years. What old school shit tomorrow?
I feel like
I've been caught on to what's going on.
But you want to be able to say whatever and then have us not pick it apart, which I just don't like. In this day and age, they're picking shit apart like way more thoroughly than they ever picked shit apart before.
Bro. I don't care.
No, yo, that's not what it is.
Why do you spend so much
Dumbass
time
nigga.
in LA? You said you split your time between here and New York.
Yeah, I'm like distancing myself from New York.
Why? It's just too messy.
I haven't even.
I just
That's why he only belong up there. You feel me? He only belong up there. What the fuck is the Rowdy Rebel drop?
Shit, I be doing over here.
New York's just like a little.
He ignorant, G-Man. That's what I'm saying. That's what Adam likes. Adam brings the worst of the community to his show, and he makes them look fucking horrible. And they don't even realize it because they're getting a couple of hours to do it.
Yeah, it's like everywhere else. Like once you in like a certain type of crowd, it's the same thing. Same parties, the same events, see the same people. If you like in that mix. So
yeah.
So same shit, bro.
How you feel about like the New York scene right now, like music scene?
Who you talking about, Roddy? He ain't give him. Roddy ain't supposed to be up there, OG. He shouldn't even be there.
Beefing going back and forth feels like you get new entertainment every second. That's cool.
Do you feel like you've kind of outgrown that shit? Because obviously you guys were kind of at the forefront of the New York drill shit, and.
Hey, Bob, every question is lining them up for another question to implicate him to try to get him in some type of beef. Every question is like back to back to back to back to back. Like, yo, watch how they press him about this fucking Bobby Shmurda shit. It should be coming up.
Generations. I mean, shit, that was like 10 years ago. You got a whole new generations of kids getting into it with each other. Do you sometimes feel like you're kind of...
If I'm outside right now, right, I'm with the bros, whoever I'm with, right, let go down right now, right. What's supposed to happen? Like, I'm still active, like, for me, so of course I'm still a part of this shit, like.
Yeah. But you also know that if you make a GDK anthem, it's probably gonna do numbers.
A GDK anthem.
Bring yourself back down to that level.
I'm about to do that. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, he told the man to make a GDK anthem. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, he told the man to make a GDK anthem. Ain't that the shit that got JoJo killed in Chicago? What he made a BDK anthem? Like, what the fuck is you talking about, Adam? See, where my man Scotty at? That's why you gotta talk about this shit, yo. Like, yo, what was that, yo? A GDK anthem. Yo, what the fuck, yo? Yo, this nigga crazy. Yo, what the hell was this, yo? Look, he just so intrigued. He probably, I don't know, he probably suspect on the low. I think he like street niggas for real. That's really what it. Look at him, yo. Look how he looking at him. Hey, yo, this shit crazy. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to the platform, yo. Cash App at the bottom of the screen, man. Baltimore swag, man. We rocking and rolling.
You're basically saying it about whatever city you're in for most people, right?
Yeah, man, I be inside cities and I see GDs. I don't care about, you GD, what's up? Like,
look, now he trying to get in the beef with the GDs.
If I'm in my city, like, it might go down because they might see me want to do something. I might see sometimes, I'm like, I'll go fuck the niggas today, like. Sometimes niggas might see the wrong one, though.
You know, we call that growth and development.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, G-Man. Pill money running low. You know, that shit expensive.
Well, I'm looking for any powerful way. Like, that's 25 years in jail.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
But it is.
But I'm also on some, like, my heart could take, like, me defending myself and gotta go sit down. My heart can't take me going out and doing some dumb shit, like, crashing out, like, damn,
Because in the interview, it's an
You've been
interrogation.
through too much to like drag yourself back down to that level. Especially like watching the vlogs and shit, like the one Karen Soul did when you first got home and everything that I was watching last night. It's like we're seeing you reveling in the fact that you went and did the right thing when you got into the situation, and then you came out with just this like super positive mentality.
I be thinking he is, Dion.
We would all hate to see you kind of
I
like
think he is a police.
end up back in some bullshit that is beneath you.
Yeah, me too. For sure.
You feel like you still get that same support from like your peers and shit? Cause like when y'all first got out of jail, it seemed like everybody was like quick to like link up with y'all. Niggas was throwing chains on y'all neck and shit. Like
now he trying to get, like, this is the question here, yo. Now he trying to get him to diss other rappers again. Do y'all, I mean, you think we get, other rappers? Why you ain't say the fans? Why would you take it to other rappers, Ramo? Why you ain't say, yo, you think the fans? He took it to other fucking rappers. Like he want him to name some.
And now you feel like
that stuff.
Yeah, y'all still.
I be more so like my own like word like from me, but like yeah, like that ain't about nothing like.
Who you feel like was holding y'all down the most while you was doing the bit? Cause I seen y'all in the Migos, like rappers and shit, like outside of your immediate circle.
Like for me, holding a nigga down is different. Like if you answer a phone call, that would be good for me. Like for me,
yeah.
Whatever time I reached out to everybody, niggas answer, and then you have sometimes everybody reach out to me. Like I'll talk to Meek on the phone a lot in jail. For me, shit, I had the best conversation with Busta Rhymes on the phone in jail. Like I had a lot of talks with a lot of people.
Yeah. What kind of advice Busta Rhymes give you about jail?
Shit.
Yeah, he is.
I can't remember off the top of
He trying to get him in the beef.
One thing he always like was telling me like don't go back to like the same like negativity and shit. For me, like keep my mindset focused. Like I always like, yeah, I got you. When I came home, I was like, yo, stay focused. I know how you be. That's Bust the way, but. Buzz had a best convo because like he'd sit there for hours with me. Like, for me, I'm calling back, but he'll call me back. Yeah. Like word, like, all right, back. So
definitely, because I mean,
this worse than Vlad
App
interviews.
stores and smartphones have changed everything in our world.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't never look at it and see. I don't know. I know his shit bad.
Ages like in your life, you just like these really important years.
Because all Adam does is ignorance. All he looking for is the most ignorant black people he can find.
Locked in a box, huh?
Yeah.
To showcase him in front of millions of people.
Yeah, I've been in there 6 years.
Definitely. Do you feel like, because you talk to some people who've done time and they feel like it's just constantly on their mind. Do you feel like that, or do you feel like you kind of it's just in the past?
You always gonna have a little PTSD of that shit for me. Like sometimes I still have like dreams, like nightmares, like I will be in my sleep and I'll be in jail in my sleep, and then that shit feels so real. Like right when I'm about to wake up, like the second I'm about to wake up, I'll be feeling like this shit is the realest shit ever, and then I'll wake up. I'm like, yo, was it a dream or a nightmare? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Remember I told y'all about them dreams in prison? Them bitches don't be no joke. I don't know what it is. But them dreams in prison be serious.
At this point?
Look, here we go.
Do you guys still talk on a daily basis? You still hang out much?
That's forever my brother.
The internet conspiracies, they think y'all ain't cool no more because niggas gonna be seeing y'all hang
Look,
out
yo,
and shit.
it's like that's the plan. I'ma hit him. I'ma ask him a question. Then I'ma rephrase it. If he don't answer none of them, Remo, you come straight in. It's like, yo, they got a game plan with this shit, y'all. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. Like, it's a game plan.
That's what we do. That's the internet, bro. Or at least, I guess that's what the internet's saying. Inseparable. And when we first seen y'all come up, they saying,
yeah, bro, that's forever my brother, man.
The internet conspiracies, they think y'all ain't
gonna have like dreams, like nightmares, like.
Oh, here you go, right here.
Like I will be in my sleep, and I'll be in jail in my sleep. And then that shit feel so
That's all he
real.
do.
Like, right when I'm about to wake up, like
That's
the
all
second
he
I'm about
do.
to wake up, I'll be feeling like this shit is the realest shit ever, and then I'll wake up, I'm like, yo, what's that? Because ain't nothing crazy happening. It's something I've been through, like, for me.
Yeah, definitely. Where's
Yeah,
your
only
mother's
ones I
relationship
watch
at
is the
this
ones I
point?
watch on live.
That's forever, my brother.
Do you guys still talk on a daily basis? Still hang out much?
That's forever,
The
my
second
brother.
question.
The internet conspiracies, they
Third
y'all ain't cool
question.
no more because niggas gonna be seeing y'all hang out in and shit. And there's like a video of you was like, if you don't see me with niggas, don't ask me about them. And niggas like, how come you and Bobby don't be hanging out as much?
Yeah, I take everything and just run with it.
That's what we do.
That's the internet. Go read the comments. That's what they saying.
Yeah, bro, that's forever, my brother, man.
All right, when last time you and Bobby kicked
4
it?
times.
Bro,
He didn't ask. You see, he not trying. See, this the thing, y'all. As an interviewer, you see the nigga not trying to answer the question. So he's gonna keep asking him, keep asking him, yo, that's what the police do when you getting interrogated, y'all. When the police interrogating you and you're not giving them nothing, they ask you the same question multiple different ways to try to trick you up. That's what they doing. That's exactly what they doing. Asking the same question multiple different ways, trying to trick them up.
Forever, my brother.
Y'all still be kicking it though? Like nigga, y'all was on.
Hey Dion, I believe that.
And when we first seen
and I
y'all
be
come
chopping
up,
one.
you see Bobby, you see Roddy, you see Roddy, you see Bobby. Like all the blogs on the
Yeah, he do
blogging
move
shit.
with it.
And now it's like, damn, we don't be seeing y'all like
But this
as
the
locked
fifth
in as y'all
question.
used to be. Or at least I guess that's what the internet's saying.
Listen, bro, doing his thing, bro, doing my thing. That's my brother forever.
Yeah. That's the root of Whack saying something about him in general, too. Remember when Whack was trying to say that Bobby was doing zesty dances and
Look.
shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a whole thing. He was trying to convince us that Bobby...
Jamaican, bro.
Yeah, how you be feeling about people trying to troll Bobby with the whole zesty shit since he got out of jail? I know you be seeing that.
I just realized it's the internet.
Yeah.
He don't give a f about that shit.
Y'all got any like music y'all did finna come out or something?
7th.
I got bad music together. Just right now, like, bro doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. That's my brother forever, bro.
What can we do to bring you guys back together?
8th. 8 questions in a row about Bobby. He trying not to answer them.
Like I said, back together, like we left.
It hasn't like got to the level of tension that like you guys
9.
feel like it would be
Like listen to this shit though, y'all.
Fix shit.
He didn't ask the nigga. He didn't ask him, do he fuck with Bobby? 9 different ways. 9 different ways, y'all.
That serious? It's just kind of you're just doing your own thing.
Yeah, we just trying right now. We gonna get back to basics.
Yeah, like an EP with y'all together, go crazy or something. All right. I know the fans be on that.
Yeah,
shit.
this nigga crazy, man.
Have you done a song together since you got out?
Look at this shit.
Oh, okay.
And you just dropped. I seen Joel Santana drop the song today. It was you, me.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, shout out Joel.
That's a New York powerhouse right
that's
there.
A powerhouse.
That's crazy.
Where y'all at? You had one of the artists verses.
He asked him that shit 11 times.
Yeah, I said New York powerhouse. Like Meek from Philly, but Meek feel like he
But
from New York.
it do feel like you think so, yeah.
That's the New York brother. Now that's Philly, New York for sure.
Who put that? Like how that? When y'all shoot that video?
Shot that. She been shot that shit. Just asked how did the car. I guess he was just working on what he was working on, but he's just dropping out consistently. He's just working man hard. Shot the house, but we shot that shit in the city.
Yeah, that's Mad Generations, New York right there too. Like Joel's, you on the same song. I mean, you guys popped off like many years apart.
I used to be watching it when I was a kid.
Right, OG. That's what I'm saying. Off the first question, you see Adam saying he ain't want to talk about it. So why would he ask him this shit 18 more times? Like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, leave this shit alone. Leave it alone. He don't want to answer it.
You ever go to Santana's Town? That was his store.
Yeah, I remember that. But they had the flags and they land out with the BB.
Yeah, well, that's all. That's just. I ain't watched the rest of the interview. Like, I don't need to hear the rest. I just seen that and I thought that was wild. I'm like, God damn, Adam. Like, yo, you just like he don't got no regard for he don't even give a fuck. It's like, you know what you up here do. it's like Adam got the mind frame of, you know what I brought you here to do, so do it. Like a fucking slave master or something. And then you got these niggas, ignorant black men. They come up that bitch and all right, he didn't answer the question, yo, but he shouldn't even have been up there. Shouldn't even have been up there at all. If you wasn't going to address the situation with Pop Smoke on camera, then yo, he shouldn't have been up there, yo. Like if I was Rowdy Rebel and Adam hit me, those are the only conditions I'm going up that bitch. If we do a whole interview discussing why the fuck you interview Black Star about Pop Smoke death. Other than that, I ain't coming. Straight up. But these niggas can't, it's like, yo, they don't stand for nothing, man. They don't stand for nothing. Yo, Adam, he's showing that. Like a lot of these niggas, rappers included, bloggers, whoever they is that go up there, they don't stand on anything. All you gotta do is wave it, right? All you gotta do is wave a bag in their face and they be fucking running and fucking jumping fences for it. Like they running from the police. You feel me? But yo, shit, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Yo, we had 2 hours. I'm tired of shit. We started late. We're gonna be on time tomorrow. What time is it? God, that's 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. You say Ruger still on business? I ain't there watch. See, yo, let me show y'all. I don't really watch y'all. Like you would think that I watch them because we talk about them so often. But if you go to this nigga page, I don't watch this nigga. Yo, make sure y'all check out my back and forth with Rilo, man. Look. 1 video, 2 videos, 3. All these videos we did on live. Every video I watch is videos we did on live. Like, I don't watch this shit. Only time when it pops on my timeline and I see he did something outlandish that we got to talk about. Only time. Other than that, I stays far away from this motherfucker. I blocked his ass on Instagram for myself, so I don't even see nothing that ever pop up. And like this shit is not like this is low grade content to me. Like low grade. Like dumpster juice. It's a shame that it even got this motherfucking it got this big. For real. Fuck with that shit, man. That shit nonsense. But yeah, y'all, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, yo. Shit, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all rocked out with me 3 o'clock in the morning. That says a lot, yo. Straight up and down, yo. Like, that's solid. But 11 o'clock tomorrow, yo. You know, we probably do a live throughout the day. Might drop an upload, see what's going on in the world. It's another day of QBG News. And I'm out.